so incredibly fucking angry. And I was expecting to be fucking empathetic, but I'm not. I'm not empathetic. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's Jason Nash's video on Trisha Paytas. I'm so incredibly annoyed. I got about 10 minutes into the video and I was almost crying.
Yeah, you were crying.
I was almost crying. I was, really, sir, really? Okay. So I thought the best thing to do would be to go through the video from start to finish. It's a 20-minute long video. I'm going to be giving you guys my reaction to it because I'm like, ooh, just ooh. So let me just bring that video up before I even start. You just finished it, girl. I have never been so angry in my entire fucking life.
Trisha just posted another video 50 minutes ago.
Trisha posted another video. Oh, we've got a lot to discuss, bitch. We have a lot to discuss. Right, okay, screen share.
Yeah, 8.5 minutes long.
I hope you guys can see.
Babe, apparently it's evidence that he said. Read the title.
Oh, we'll look at that straight after. Right, okay. So we're going to go through the video. I'm going to be telling you guys my response. And hopefully you guys will understand why I feel the way that I feel. And I'll tell you what it is, how this shit fucked up. I think that Trisha Paytas, I watched a video from a couple of days ago. I feel like Trisha Paytas was completely and utterly sincere. I feel like she was speaking her truth. It was sad to see her so sad, but I think that a break from YouTube would have been a welcome break. So I'm going to be looking, let me just, can we, right, so let's go through.
Oh man, this is really bad. This is bad. I'm going to try to do this video and not, I'm trying to log into Wi-Fi here, because I want to be able to watch your video. I never made a video like this before, like a response to something that someone said about me, and it feels really, really awful. But I guess I want to do this just because, just to tell you my side of it, what happened. I met Trisha last year. She's
in fact, let me skip a bit because the first part's a bit shit. He doesn't actually say much in the first part. He's just like, I love Trisha, she's the best sex I ever had. I don't fucking doubt that. She looks like a girl who can throw that shit back. So I'm just gonna skip ahead.
So I in no way think that I don't think any of these things that she said. I never called her fat. A lot of what she said in her video is true. Like, you know, the title was really shocking that she put that as the title. But then the other part of me is like, well, she's great at titles. That's probably the best title that she could have ever come up with. Even though, I don't know, it's at my detriment. And I think I'm a pretty selfless person. So I'm definitely feeling for her now more than myself. But I'm sorry, I'm rambling. So it was almost like she once told me, she said, I break up with people. I can't break up with people. I do awful things until that person breaks up with me. So I said, okay. So
yo, what? He called whose kids disgusting? She called his kids disgusting. If you've got receipts on that shit, send it to me. Because I need to see that shit.
Oh, she's like, oh yeah, she's like, oh, I'll never break up with you. She's like, you're going to have to break up with me. And I said, okay, all right, whatever. I don't know if that's a joke or whatever. And it clearly wasn't a joke. Because I feel like the last few weeks, she's been putting these things in front of me that make it impossible to date her. And these are the two things. This is, I guess, why we broke up last night. I guess this is the fight. So we were doing one of her bikini shoots. She had rented a house, and she asked me to come film her in bikinis. And we had done this before. This is our second time doing it together. When I would just put her in bikinis and then take pictures of her, take some videos, and she walks out. She was really good at it. She was a great spokesperson. She'd be like, "Hey guys, this is this bikini, and it's got this and that and that." And then we did it. It was fun. I ran out of tape. Sorry. Trisha always said to delete my footage, so I should have. But, so,
oh, shoot. Sorry.
My footage, so I should have.
Okay. So if you don't know what the hell is going on, I'm just going to be going through Jason Nash's videos, and I'm going to be basically talking about where it is that he effed up. Do I think it was an intentional F up on his part? Probably not. However, I am going to be discussing it, so we'll see.
But, so, we went and we did this bikini shoot, and again, I don't care what size she is. I don't care at all. She's perfect size for me. I do not care. I don't care what she looks like, and the fact that she's twisting it this way to say that because I'm fat, because I'm gross, because I'm fat, because it's just not true. It's not true at all. And so she said she was changing into bikinis, and she was not having a good day. She was not feeling good, and she said it several times. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. And I said, well, you know what it is. And she said, don't, Jason, don't say it. I know what you're going to say. And I said, okay, all right, I'm sorry. And I genuinely was saying it for health reasons, not for her size or anything. And I had a lot of weight issues too. And so my previous marriage,
okay, so that's fuck up number one, right? If she was feeling insecure on a photo shoot where she was half naked, it should have been up to him as her partner to be like, you look amazing, you look fabulous, you're doing amazing, sweetie. Look at you, your bum-ass and your big-ass titties and your tiny little ass waist. You look great. But instead, he was going to say something, and then she said, don't say it, don't say it. And then he was like, okay, all right, I won't say it. That lets me know from the jump this is something he's already discussed with Trisha. This is something that he's already said to Trisha. He's already said that, oh, no, I'm not gonna, He's already done that. He said it once before. He's already commented on Trisha's weight, whether, I don't know how it was received the first time he said it, but if he had to be caught slipping at that moment where she was most vulnerable, in a bikini, trying to do her job, trying to showcase, needs her man to be there, and he's just like, okay, I won't say it. That lets me know that he'd already said that shit before. Know when the right time is for somebody to receive the kind of information it is that you're trying to give them. You know what I mean? I say this shit all the time. If I'm angry, if I'm pissed, or if I'm feeling some kind of way, if you tell me something, I'm probably not going to receive that information correctly. I'm probably going to be like, no, I don't want to hear it, don't tell me about it, I don't want to hear, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, take for instance, with this whole Jackie Aina situation, not to bring her into everything, but with this whole Jackie Aina situation, my mum, literally because she's so concerned, it is all she has been talking to me about for the past couple of days. And I've had to say to her, listen, I need you not to talk about this, I need to get on with my own life for the time being until I find out some more information. Until that moment, I need you not to speak to me about that because I'm not ready to receive the information it is that she's trying to tell me. You know what I mean?
I was with my ex. We would help each other with our diets and stuff. Say okay, let's try to do this, and maybe we'll, just trying to keep the weight off when we could. And I shouldn't have put that on her at all. I should have never. I had no idea it was so sensitive. I should have never, ever brought it up. I apologized. And then eventually, in that conversation, she said, go ahead, say it. What? I said, I think you're not feeling well. I think maybe you should change your diet. That's what I said. And I said that because I love her, because I wanted her to I was genuinely trying to help. And I'm so sorry. I apologized. And it was tense. She was mad at me. And I said, I'm sorry, I won't say anything again. I won't say anything again. She said, okay. And we shot some more bikinis. And then we went back inside and she was changing it again. And she goes, you're right. I know you're right. I know it's my diet like that. And I said, okay, okay, we're on the same wavelength. Let's talk about it. Maybe we can help. I do believe that. And I said, when I got to be 30, I couldn't eat like I used to eat. So I said, and I said, she goes, well, David eats Olive Garden. I said, well, yeah, David's 21. I'm like, I genuinely was just trying to help. And she said, yeah, you're right. And I thought we had like a good conversation about it. Like, oh, well, this is all in my mind. Like, I don't know. Like, let's move forward together. Like, oh, if you wanna, she used to say to me, can we go dance? Can we go dance at night? I lost so much weight when I danced. And I'd be like, yes, I'll go dance with you. And I should have went with her, like, or not. Like, I don't know. Because I think a lot of this is her putting things in the way for me. So the next thing that happens is the next day, she says, well, I'm not eating around you anymore. I'm not going to eat anything around you. I said,
from the moment that your significant other turns around to you and says, I'm no longer eating in front of you anymore because you make me feel uncomfortable. Let me tell you something, and this is a trigger warning if you are not into diet culture or whatever, or if you have an issue when it comes to anorexia nervosa or bulimia or whatever. This is a trigger warning. If you feel uncomfortable, feel free to click out. But listen, one of the beginning stages that I found throughout my bulimia journey was that I stopped eating in front of people. When I was at school, I used to go into the toilets and eat my sandwiches in the fucking toilets because I didn't want other people looking at me. Now, if you're plus size and you eat something and people are watching what you're eating, you feel uncomfortable for doing the one thing that you're meant to do as a human. You feel uncomfortable even fucking eating. If anything that you are eating is anything less than a salad, you feel uncomfortable. If I was sitting down and eating a fucking burger and somebody else was watching me, or somebody else who I felt was very judgmental about my weight was watching me, I would feel bad even eating anything other than a fucking salad. So the fact that she felt so uncomfortable around him, so uncomfortable around his prejudice, so uncomfortable around his words, that she was like, I'm no longer going to eat in front of you. That is enough to know that as a man, as a partner, as a significant other, you have not done your job. Your partner should be able to eat in front of you. Period. Point blank. Point blank. I'd be sitting there thinking, okay, I fucked up. Where did I go wrong? I don't want her to feel like that in front of me. That should have been what he did. But he didn't. He did not. And then the whole age shaming. Yeah, she's just hit 30. 30 is a difficult time for a lot of people. You know, it's that one moment you realise that you can no longer be treated as a kid and all that kind of stuff. So saying, well, you can't eat that stuff because you're 30. Who are you? You're supposed to love your partner unconditionally. If she was 50 stone heavier, then he should be like, you look amazing, sweetie, I love you. Do you get what I mean? If she wants to do something to change her body, let that be her choice. It is her choice. Nobody should be imposing what she's supposed to do with her body. She's trying to do a body positive bikini haul. You're supposed to be filming her, and you have made her feel nothing but uncomfortable, nothing but wrong in her own skin and in her own body. We have one fucking body. If you want to make a change, do that change. But it has to be your decision. And the idea that Trisha Paytas not only is taking time away from the internet, but time to get her body together, which, by the way, her body is completely fucking fine as far as I'm concerned, right? But the idea that she's taking her time away to get her body together because of something that somebody said that made her feel so shit about herself that she felt the need to make changes. Not because she was like, do you know what? I've been doing a lot of mukbangs recently. Maybe I should ease off, you know? I want to look after myself. I want to look after my body. That can completely be her choice to do so. But the fact that it's been imposed by a significant other lets this, as far as I'm concerned, lets me know that this significant other wasn't doing their job to make their partner feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Man.
Do you want to go to dinner or something? I'm not eating around you anymore. You think that I'm fat. You think that I'm gross. No, I don't think that. I don't think you're fat. I don't think you're gross. I think you're beautiful. I love you. I really love you.
Hi, Rich Lock.
And she says, no, I'm not going to eat any meals. So I took a hard line on it. I said, okay, well, that's not going to work. If you're not going to eat meals with me, that's not a relationship. That's not going to work. You can't do that. Yes, I can. I can do whatever I want. I said, okay. So we kind of let it go or whatever. Then we went out to dinner with my kids, and she ordered a salad. And she hates salads. So I said,
point number one, you should know that you fucked up. If she went out for a meal with you and your family and she ordered a salad after the conversations that you had clearly had, that's because you've made her feel so uncomfortable and so crappy about herself. I just hate the fact that he did that to her. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Out there, I was like, huh. Oh, man. So, I said, just order what you want. I know you don't like salads. I said, I'm sorry. And it went on for a few days. And I was like, just stop torturing me. I'm sorry. I was just trying to help. I'm so sorry. I kept saying that. So finally she started eating again with me. And, doing a lot of things along the way that I didn't like. But I wanted to be with her. I we had a great time together. And so then we went to, this is the part in her video that isn't true.
Right, okay.
Or she changed.
Right, can I just say, after this point, I have not seen the rest of the video, right? So we're all caught up with exactly where I was previously when I was like, holy shit, I need to go live. So we're all on the same page. I don't know what happens from this point forward.
We were doing this reality show. We were shooting a reality show sizzle. And
Harry,
the guy came in and he was like, we've got a great idea for the sizzle. It's all about, and Trisha said this and I'll just repeat it. It's all about, it's all YouTube couples. They're so hot. Alexis Ren, Jay Alvarez. And then we're going to smash cut to you guys. The not hot couple. That's what they said. And Trisha were like, oh, that's hilarious. That's so funny, right? And then, so Trisha said some joke where it's like, yeah, I'm like a 7 and Jason's like a 6. And I was like, ha ha ha. I'm like, all right, oh, that's really funny. Great. So now we're working together as like a comedy team. It's not just boyfriend, girlfriend. It's, in my mind, it's a comedy team. I have a comedy background, blah, 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 blah. And so I'm, if you see me in David's vlogs, or if you see me in Scott's vlog, or Todd's diaries, I'm always thinking, how can I get a laugh here? What can I construct here? And, there's always a good margin of error. There's tons of stuff that we try that doesn't work. And we always had that problem when we would shoot stuff. I would try to be funny, and she'd be like, "Oh, babe, that's just not working. That's just not funny." And I'd be like, "Well, okay, let's try and make it funny." She's like, "No, babe, I just vlog. I just do my thing." And I'm like, "Okay." So we definitely saw things differently. She's like, "I just am funny. I'm just real life." And where I'm more of the school of "Oh, let's try to attack it another way or whatever." So whatever. So then the guy, I never called her fat. Never, ever, ever would I call her fat, ever. And she used that in her video. She said that I called her fat. And I never, ever would call her that. I would never call her fat, ever. And I'd never call a woman fat, ever.
Right, okay, so that's kind of like his word against her. She's saying that he did call her fat in that interview setting. He's saying that he didn't. So it's one of those that people are just going to have to make their own minds up. Personally speaking, I don't think it's neither here nor there whether he called her fat. It's about how he made her feel. That's just my personal perspective. And I do appreciate that he did apologise, but I'm going to tell you exactly what it is that he needs to do.
What was said was we were in the moment, and I have to get a hold of the video. I don't have it. I don't know if I'll ever show it to you, but if it comes to that, I'll track it down. The producer said something like, well, you guys are gonna... He said something like, you're gonna have...
Oh, what's going on? Oh, Rich Lux, thank you so much. Hey, sweetie, thank you so much for all the love and the likes. Thank you. Spreading all that luxury. I appreciate it. Clock at the house. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hashtag Rich Lux. Yes. Thank you so much. Right, okay. Oh, thank you. Right, okay, moving on.
You have to wait, or something like that. You guys are, it was some word, the word wait, and I said, yeah, we're overweight, like that. She didn't like that, and I apologized. That's another lie. I definitely apologized. I apologized several times. I said, I'm sorry. I said, I was just trying to be funny in the moment. I really, really was.
Oh, what's going on now? Oh, thank you so much, Ashley. Happy Pride to you as well, sweetie. Mwah. Everybody hashtag Ashley. Thank you.
So sorry, and I made the joke, we're overweight, and that's it. That's exactly what happened. And I did apologize, and I was just trying to be funny in the moment, and it's just a joke. And I really believe that this was just another opportunity for her to put something in my way to make it impossible for me to date her. We were leaving for Boston tomorrow, and I feel that she wanted to create something. I mean, these are such small things. These are two small things. This is a joke that I apologize for when a camera was on, when a reality show producer from E! Was there, and I was in a high-pressure situation where I just wanted to make the tape good. And that's a casualty of what we do. We're filming all the time, and she would not let up on it, even after I apologized. I said, I'm really sorry. I said, I'm sorry. Can we just let it go? And she said, no, I don't think I can get past it. I don't think I can get past it. I said, okay. So then I didn't talk to her all day Wednesday. Edited my video, and then Wednesday night, she said some stuff about me going to a club, which if you know me, I don't go to clubs. I feel pretty stupid at clubs, being my age. I went to David's house at 9 o'clock, set up the podcast equipment as we record every night on Wednesdays, and I waited for David. David got there and said he wanted to go and see if he could shoot something with Paris Hilton. I said, oh, I don't know. He showed up with Todd and Matt, and then suddenly he said, all right, well, we're going to go to this party really quick, and then we'll podcast. And I said, well, what am I supposed to do? And he said, just come with us. And I was like, okay, so I'll come. So I didn't even have a suit or anything. I didn't have anything. I wore these smelly sneakers. And so we went to this party, this awful party at Delilah. And we went in, and it was Paris Hilton lip syncing. And the entire time I was like, let's go to the podcast, because I start to fade, because I'm older, and after 11, I can't even think. I run into one of Trisha's friends, and I said, where's Trisha? I said, oh, she's not here, blah, 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 blah. And I hadn't talked to her all day. She was still mad at me, I thought. She texted me, what are you doing at a club? I know you're out looking for someone skinny, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I called her, I said, it couldn't be further from the truth. I said, I don't even want to be here. Trying to get home to podcast, blah, 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 blah. And often, when we go out, if David and I go out, or Todd and I go out, I'm not going out to get drunk.
Okay, before we even go any further, I think it's very important to note that her relationship with Sean Vanderbilt broke up because he went somewhere without her, and then she was publicly shamed, it was just such a public thing that happened that I can understand that for her. It might not be his intentions. Maybe he really was just trying to get this podcast done and they wanted to do some other things. But I kind of feel as if yeah, okay, that might have been the case, but she's not going to see it that way. And I think that, on top of her insecurities, on top of the way that he's made her, even if it's inadvertently, I will accept that he was not intentionally trying to hurt her. But even if it's inadvertently, he said some things that made her feel like crap. This was just like the icing on the cake. Like holy fuck, he's doing exactly like what the rest of them did. You know? I've had partners cheat on me. I think for the first year of mine and Gareth's relationship, all I did was go through his fucking phone. Do you get what I mean by? Because I'm insecure. I'm insecure as fuck because the last guys that I was with, they all cheated on me. They were all texting some other bitch. Some of them are texting 50 of them. Do you get what I mean? So I felt like I was one in a roster. And the only thing that PettyPaige will not be is one of a fucking roster. She is one of a fucking kind. Yes, God.
Texting me on YouTube now.
So I get it. I get that. It's on top of her insecurities.
I'm not going to pick up girls. I'm literally going out that maybe something will happen. Maybe there'll be an interaction with Paris Hilton. And it never happens. It's always awful. It's usually, we were leaving, I was like, there's like a 2% chance that we'll get something good. We got nothing. And so, spoke with her this morning. And she said she couldn't get past it. And I thought it was ridiculous, and that was it. I'm not going to sit here and call her any names. I'm not going to say that she, you know, things that I wasn't happy with in the relationship. I love her. I'll always love her. I don't like that she made that video about me, but I'm here for her if she wants to talk. But she's not someone that can be spoken to or reasoned with, or at least I can't reason with her. So that's it. I don't know. I don't feel great about this video. It sucks. I feel like an asshole. I mean, whatever. You know, you guys want to write nasty stuff on Twitter, that's fine. I don't care. It's fine. I'm a good person. I loved her. I bent over backwards and tried to make her happy. Tried to do everything I could. And I don't know. I think all this is bull. I think it's all like, I don't know. I don't think any of it's real. I mean, she was texting me already planning her video. She was like, well, I'm going to post this video. So you know, I'm like, you're already preparing your statement? Like, I wasn't even done with the relationship, and she was already texting me that she was going to post a breakup video. It's like, okay. So yeah, so that's it. I don't know. I do YouTube to take care of my kids. That's it. I have 2 kids, Wyatt and Charlie. I was doing stand-up. I was doing movies. I did not succeed at movies. I made 2 movies. They made no money. And I was pretty much nowhere. And then I started doing YouTube, and I was able to have a channel, have you guys watch me. I really appreciate it. You know, it saved my life. It's absolutely saved my life in every way. I'm so grateful to everybody that I've met on YouTube. Especially Trisha, too. She taught me a lot, and I don't know, and I'm not gonna say anything bad about her. She's just whatever. It is what it is. All right, that's it. I don't know. I'm at VidCon. All right, thanks.
Okay, like